Check, 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 1, 2. It is 2:24 right now in the afternoon, and after waiting for more than an hour, I think I put this bid in over here somewhere, around 1 something. After waiting more than an hour, I finally got filled down here in front of 170 on this Apple. I'm looking to take this long, and targets 170, 120. Stop is down at 70 cents. And just seeing a couple of different names, Tesla, AMD, NVIDIA, Amazon, all starting to push higher here and thinking that this might be a good spot to lean against with these nodes for buying to take a trip up to 7120, which is up here. This is where we're going. So see if this works out. I'm not going to sit here and watch every tick. I'm just going to keep working in the background, let this thing roll. Go on pause until we get to some other spot. Check, 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 1, 2. It is just about 13 minutes, 12 minutes before 3 p.m. and this Apple is starting to move its way up here. Looking at it on the higher time frame, it is still moving up, and I caught it here on this pullback. I'm looking to take off a third of it up here at 75. Got a little bit of this uptrend going. I'm seeing a buyer picking at it in here, so I think if this buyer starts to slow down, I'm going to take a third off right there just to manage it. But while it's maintaining this little buy program or whatever that's happening here, I'm going to just kind of let it go. As soon as it starts to fail this little uptrend that I've got going here, then I'm going to take off a third just to protect. Hopefully we can get up to new highs, and hopefully I've got this ES sitting here at 4208 looking to push. The previous day on Apple is at 71, so that's definitely another spot I need to be careful of. But if we get some movement here to the upside and this buyer continues, we could see a nice little push here. So developing and starting to work, but it's got more room to go. Here she goes through the 40s. Here comes, I see the high ticker starting to move a little bit more there. Up into the 50s here. Can we get up into the 50s and make a run for those 60s? So yeah, this Apple starting to work, and hopefully now other people are seeing it and starting to pile in to the long side looking for another move to highs. We'll see if that materializes, but that's all for now. I'm going to go back on pause and let this thing work. Check, check, check. Okay, just a minute or two before the 3 p.m. Time here, and I did take one off. We had a break of this little 1 minute uptrend. I took a third of the position off right there and left 2/3 on. I am still looking to get this run to highs. I do like the volume that came in and this little push up. Can go ahead and remove that line now. But so far it is respecting this little buy program up into the 60s. My next sell is at 74 cents, so we're getting close up there to that next little sale. Looking for a little burst up to here, and then I'm going to leave a third on to see if we can run to highs. Here we are, about 10 cents away from my next sale up there, and let's see if we can get a pop up into the 60s and 70s and make a run for 71 with the rest of the market starting to creep up here. The ES is starting to tick higher. That's going to help. Looks like everything is starting to turn green. That's going to help. Tesla's on highs, AMD's on highs. That is going to help. Amazon's on highs. Looks like Microsoft is making its way higher as well. So we'll see if that can help Apple move up to highs along with them. And go back on pause and check back in if this thing starts moving. Checking back in here, got a number of names ripping to highs. Apple trying to get up, got up to 69.70 cents, getting very close. That is not a real print up there. That did not happen. Not sure what that is. Yeah, they just corrected it. It must have been a dark pool or some other exchange happening there. But this got up to 60 something cents and did not go. So I might take another one off here just to manage that. See if we can get up to the mid 60s again. But everything else running to highs. '63s. AMD on highs running. 65s, 9 cents away. And I might just take it off here with a market order. 65s. I'm going to take it off right there with the market order. I took that right there. I'm going to cancel this one up here, and then I'm going to cancel this stop, and then the remainder of this I am looking to take off at 71.20 approximately. So I'm going to put up here 71.20. That's where I'm looking to run the rest of this. Not really willing to give back a whole lot on it. I'd say, yeah, 25 cents trailer, 20-cent trailer is probably the most I'm willing to give back. So I might just do that, cancel this stop, and do a trailing stop of 21 cents and just let that be it. If it can get up and go, that's great. If it can't, that's fine. Took that third of it off there, and looking to run the last third up and above to new highs if we can get it. The ES is still moving up higher, so hopefully we can get a nice little push up through there. See some size advertising here at 70. I wonder if the buyer is going to go eat that and lift that offer. Here we go. Boom. Yes, they did. Let me set a marker there. They went through all of that and took it. Let's see if we get a 70 bid and it starts actually, the buy program actually turns on heavy duty and starts ripping. Not yet. Not yet. What did it get up to there? 71 cents. So that's okay. So I got my trailer in, and there's really not much to do here. This is going to be a nice little trade. I do like the pickup. Looking back again at the wider picture, I was watching this for a long time. I had these bids in since, gosh, right around here. So an hour went by before I got filled. It went all the way up and then all the way down. Filled me and then started moving back up. So definitely waited patiently for this. Did a great job on that. Had a nice level here with the buying. That got defended almost to the penny here in Apple. Apple moves pretty slowly, 1 cent spread. And let's see if we can make a run to new high a day. We're only a few pennies off of highs, so it is in the cards to be able to go. So I'll put it on pause and we'll see if we can get up there or if we'll get stopped out with that trailing stop that I have set for 20 cents. And check 1, 2. It is almost 3:30 here, and I just got stopped out with my trailer after we broke this little uptrend that we started back at 2:30, and we've been in for an hour. So that concludes the trade. Got a nice little trade in. Did not end up making it to my target, but that's okay. I think I managed it pretty well, which is an improvement over how I managed some things last week. So that's good. Overall, market just feels very different since last Thursday. Things just look very different. I think we're in a different regime. I think there's been a regime change, and the market is trading very differently now. Let me go out to a 5-minute here, and you can see that kind of double top there as well. So don't know if that's the actual top for today, but we'll see what happens. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with that trade. Good patience on the entry. Waiting over an hour, I think, to get the fill there, and then just managing it correctly, I think. Well, it'll never get perfect execution. That is a much better job than I did a week ago managing that coin. So as this thing starts to fall away, fade away. So trade what's in front of you, not what you think is right. So with that, I'll call it a day. And tomorrow's the first day of November. Today's the last day of October.